Welcome to day 23 of the Pilates and Movement Challenge. I have a posterior chain focused workout for you today with no equipment necessary. So if you're traveling, if you're at home and you don't have any props, this is a great class for you. Let's start on our hands and knees. Let's get right into it. Feel your spine really long. Feel the top of your head reaching towards the front of your room. See if you can lengthen it even further. Now feel your tailbone reaching really long back, so you feel like you have length through your glutes, length through the back of your pelvis. Inhale, breath here. Inhale into the front, back, and sides of your waist. And exhale, find your deep abdominals. So transverse abdominals are pulling in, pelvic floor lifting up. Feel your abdominals pulling in and up. Inhale through your nose, expand, widen your rib cage, breathe posteriorly. And exhaling out through pursed lips, that active exhale breath out. Okay, one more like that. With your next inhale, extend through your tailbone, extend through your mid-back, your upper back. Finally, your gaze travels up. Find this even extension through your spine. With your exhale, round through your lumbar spine. Tail curls under, low back, mid back. Finally, your head. You can gaze towards your pubic bone. Inhale into the back of your waist. And exhale, extend. Tail to crown, doing your best to find sequential articulation through your spine, starting to wake your brain up. Inhale here, and exhale. Tail to crown, round. Stay here for an inhale, and an exhale. Come on back to a long, neutral spine. Try not to let anything else move as you reach your left arm forward as if you were shaking someone's hand. Breathe it right back down, touch the ground, and exhale, lift. Now you should really feel like your right armpit and the muscles that wrap around your right armpit are hugging back down towards your rib cage. Let's do that 3 more times. Lots of serratus, feeling your lats. Super steady here as just your left arm moves. Good, let's switch sides. Exhale, nothing else changes shape except for your right arm reaching towards the front of your room, shoulder flexion, and lower it back down. Exhale, reach. Let's do a few more. Now, if you do have problems with your shoulders, this might not be the best class for you as we are going to support ourselves. We're going to demand a lot of our shoulder joint, and we're going to demand a decent amount of mobility from it. So you can always make modifications, but maybe choose a different class if that's what's up with your individual body. One more, left armpit hugs down, reach. Good, breathe both arms down. Give your wrists a roll, and we're going to keep supporting ourselves and our wrists for a little bit longer. So we're practicing loading our wrists as we prepare for even more challenging exercises. Let's get the posterior chain working and really connect it. So now, which one do we start with? Left arm is going to reach. Hold it there and reach your right leg back behind you. So we're going to move into some bird dogs. Hold it here. Feel both hip bones level. Both of your ASIS, both your hip bones are facing down and on the same plane. Just breathe your arm and leg right back down. Exhale, reach. Inhale down. I want you to try to feel your right glute, left latissimus dorsi, that muscle, that big strappy muscle in your back. Trying to visualize and feel that connection. For 2. Spine is staying really long, so resist the temptation to arch, to go here. You're keeping that rib hip connection. Let's do one more actually. And right into the other side. So go step by step. Reach your right arm long, hold it steady. Then stretch your left leg back and pause. Make sure you feel your neutral spine, your neutral pelvis. And begin to breathe, arm and leg down. And exhale, extend them away from your body. Lots of glute, lots of hamstring. Connecting to your opposite side. You also have the stabilization, left lat, right glute. So we've got these cross-body connections. The more I practice these cross-body connections, just the more connection I feel in all of the movement that I do. Reach. 2 more on this side. Slow and steady. Last one. Stand up on your shins, give your wrists another roll in both directions. Make sure you're moving your wrist joint, not just your hands. Okay, so moving from the wrist joint. In the other direction, hydrate through the wrists. Let's give the shoulders a roll too. So really big arm circles. Breathing your arms up and around, finding a rotation through your shoulder joint, keeping your head and neck still, keeping your ribs wrapping in and down, and draw that circle in the opposite direction, really, really big. One more time. Inhale, breath in. And exhale, breath out. Okay, come onto your back body. Come all the way down onto your mat. Bend your knees, plant the soles of your feet. We're gonna do some shoulder bridges or some hip rolls to start with. So arms are long. Exhale to imprint. Peel, roll your hips up, roll your spine up. Come all the way up to your upper back, your shoulders. Inhale here. Think of your kneecaps growing further away from you. And exhale. Peel back down, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale at the bottom, and exhale, do that again. Practice that articulation through your spine again with lots of posterior chain engagement. We'll just do one more and then we'll hold it at the top. Now steady through your left footprint. Float your right leg up to a tabletop. Lower it back down. Same side. Exhale, lift. Don't let your pelvis shift. Side to side, forwards or backwards. Keep it as it is. Now, is it possible to float your left arm up as your right leg reaches? If you feel stable and strong there, you can reach your arm overhead as your right toes tap, and exhale, lift. Trying to really tune in to the cross-body connections on the back side of your body. Visualizing these diagonal lines of support for 3. Breathing so much work through the left hip. One more time. Lower your arm and leg down, lower your pelvis down, take a break, take a breath. Exhale, just hip extension, lift right back up. We're gonna find the other side, so left leg floats to a tabletop, and then I'm tapping just my toes down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Notice how your low back is feeling, so it should feel long. It should not feel compressed. No pain or discomfort. There is some sensation, so your low back is working, but we never tell you, like, work your low back here. It is stabilizing. Exhale, lift, keep your ribs and hips connected. on your front body. Now, if it feels okay, you can float your right arm up so you're taking away support, less stability. If you want to add on, the right arm can reach as your leg lowers, and exhale up. I noticed my hips were starting to lower, so keep pressing, pressing, pressing through your glute. Try not to have your hip flexor take over, but keeping this work through the back body for 3. Keep your neck long so the weight is on your shoulders, your upper thoracic. 1 more, keep your pelvis really, really level. Lower arm and leg down, lower your hips down. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side, take a breath. Okay, we're coming into a reverse tabletop. So I'm going to have my hands facing back. When I say back, I mean forwards. I think I'm gonna move the sheepskin out of the way for this. So I'm having my fingertips facing towards me. See if you have enough space through your shoulder joint. So if not, you can turn your fingers out. That will give you a little bit more space. Now, what I really want you to focus on is not being here, is lifting through your sternum and feel this depression through your scapula. Depression, pulling your shoulder blades down. You can retract them towards each other. Press through your feet, make sure your feet are parallel, and exhale to scoop and lift through your hips. Inhale, lower. We're just going to lower and lift. Keep feeling your shoulders pulling away from your ears. Tap your hips and then use your back body to lift back up. You can even think a little bit of imprint to prevent an anterior tilt, to prevent an arch through your low back. I'm keeping my chin tucked towards my chest instead of allowing my head to open up and back. Trying to keep my neck quite long, although I am flexing it. Inhale down, exhale, press through your entire footprint. Keep squeezing your scapula together. Lower and lift. You should be feeling warm through your glutes. Let's do 4 more. 3. Exhale, lift. Tailbone grows really, really long. Support through your shoulder joints. Your arms are straight without locking out through your elbows. Let's do that 1 more time. Ears away from your shoulders, away, away, deep press. Land your hips, round your spine, wrap your arms around your legs. You can wrap them under your legs, soften through your back body. See if you can breathe into this space here. 1 more breath. And exhale. Come on back up for another round of that. We're going to add on. Inhale here, open through your collarbones, pull your shoulder blades down. Exhale to lift your hips up. Now float your right leg up to a tabletop and lower it back down. Let's march. Let's switch sides. And switch. So here, you can look at your hip bones, you can look at your pelvis and see if it's staying level. You can feel the lower TAs. So you can watch, see if there's any pooching through the lower abdomen, and try to feel your deep abdominals supporting you with each step. Lower and lift. So we're not directly working the abdominals here, but we're working everything around the abdominals, the kinetic chain. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together. We're going to do 2 more either side. Exhale to lift. Cross body patterns on your back body. 1 more. Neck flexors working, I know. Release it down and round. Inhale here. And exhale, tail to crown. Come on back up. Now we're going to add on again. So you have those layers to come back to if that felt like a lot for your shoulders, your glutes, if your hip flexors. They might not have taken over in this one, but they might take over in this exercise. We're going to come into a variation of our front pull exercise. So you choose, the exercise has your hands facing out. Actually, it's on one of those raised mats, so I sometimes do like to have my arms raised up on something else behind me when I'm at the gym, for example. I put my hands on a plate to feel a little bit of that lift. Here I'm going to turn my fingers out. Same idea of opening through my collarbones, lifting through my chest, pulling my shoulder blades towards each other and down, and then exhale to lift your hips. Also called a reverse plank in other systems. Inhale, lower down, my ankles are plantar flexed, and exhale to lift. Now, if you do tend to feel this through your hip flexors, which sometimes I do, you can laterally rotate through your hip joints. So toes, knees, hips, all turning out, and exhale. I'm going to add up my legs even closer together to feel that inner thigh support. Visualize something in between your thighs and you're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing that. Let's do 4 more. Shoulders pulling down and back. Tons of glutes, tons of hamstrings now as well. Okay, 1 more. I'm just tapping my hips and then lifting them right back up. Now let's land our hips, come up a little bit more upright so you're in that seat. Inhale here. Start with a posterior tilt, round through your lumbar spine. Lift your hips up and now neutral pelvis, neutral spine. So lower down. Feel that curve through your lumbar spine. And then press up, pull, pull, pull your shoulder blades away. I find that one a little bit more complicated. Oh, my hamstrings are on fire. Let's do 3 more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your shoulders down. Last one here. Exhale to lift. Lengthen your tail. Lower. Oh, bend your knees as much as you need. Round forward and stretch your hamstrings. Melt your torso forward, wiggle your legs, whatever you need. And when you're ready, roll back on up. Tail to crown, reach your arms out. Flex it forward, round through your spine. Inhale here. And exhale. Come on back up. Let's take 1 more stretch before we finish up. Let's take a shell stretch, child's pose, so widen your knees, melt down, let all of that tension go through your back body. Breathe in, and exhale, clear that whole breath away. Full breath in, slow exhale, breath out. Find a down dog, a pike position to stretch out through your hamstrings, your glutes, your back body. And if you'd like, a rotation, right hand could reach for your left calf, and you can peer underneath your left armpit and switch. Left hand reaches towards your right leg and rotate. Do that 1 more time either side. And then walk your hands towards your feet. Take a deep breath in, expand your lungs. And exhale, roll your way back. Or I guess for the first time, all the way up to stand. See how your back body is feeling, hopefully awake, alive, warm. Thank you for moving with me.